My name is Kosinski, and I'm running for mayor. And my reason for choosing to be a candidate for mayor is simple. I am providing voters with a choice. I clearly recognize that there are 7 candidates to choose from, but I believe I bring the voice of the regular guy or girl who simply wants things to be better. One of the main questions we ask is, what is the biggest issue facing the city of Holyoke? The biggest issue facing the city of Holyoke, in my opinion, is education. Not only in our schools, but in the social quarter of our diverse community. Investing in education creates a flywheel effect. People become more invested in schools, sports, and after-school activities. Families become more invested in their community, creating hometown pride, which leads to more opportunities at home and away. This pride reinvents itself back into the community in different ways: charities, small businesses, safety. So how do we invest in education? Do we allocate more budget to building a school or pay teachers? Do we invest in more extracurricular activities? These are the questions that need to be addressed and things we can answer and put into action together. Another aspect of education is around drug awareness. Not only do we need to educate our community about the tragedies of addiction, but we need to help members of our community who have fallen to addiction. Panhandling has become a problem in our area. From my understanding, most of it is being done by individuals who have some form of addiction. We need to help educate these people on the available resources and forms of treatment to help them. There are several citizens who have already mentioned wanting to volunteer their time to this. Education and access is the bridge our community needs to get to the future we want. As mayor, what is your vision for getting the public schools out of state receivership? My proposal to get our schools out of receivership is tied directly to data-informed decision-making, but that data has to be locally created. This is what the Department of Education refers to as district-determined measure. I strongly believe MCAS is an unfair benchmark to slowly base Holyoke's success upon. It is not culturally responsive as it only is given in English. It hardly allows for accommodations for students with individual education plans. The political climate we're living in is all about equity, and equity is giving people what they need based on where they are. MCAS is a blanket assessment that is far from equitable. I suggest we create something at the district level within academic departments with state approval that measures individual student growth rather than the achievement of an expected score that measures so-called proficiency. This assessment would be given at the beginning, middle, and end of the school year in reading and math at the K-5 levels, and then expanded to include social studies, civics, and science for grades 6 to 12. If students are demonstrating growth across areas, we will have proven with a locally developed measure that kids are learning. We will have demonstrated local competence in our ability to govern ourselves. What is your plan for promoting economic growth in Holyoke? I would like to propose a business plan for the city of Holyoke based on my 30 years of experience in business and sales. A large aspect of the business plan is to identify opportunities for success. We must look towards the future and turn our attention to new industries. For example, the cannabis industry has become very successful in the United States, with sales close to $20 billion and growing. Holyoke has an opportunity to become a player and reap its benefits. We have the supply of the hydroelectricity on the Connecticut River and the canal systems that are operated by the Holyoke Gas Electric to make it very attractive for manufacturing and hydroculture. The process has already started in South Holyoke with a growing facility, and now there are companies lining up to buy land and vacant warehouses in the area. I want to put a knowledgeable team in place that understands this field so we can best understand and act on policies that benefit both our city and these innovative companies. When opportunities such as these present themselves, we need to seize the moment. We must be active in our own success to ensure economic growth. Other initiatives include supporting small businesses with more attractive tax rates, more efficient budgeting across departments, and a large listening tour to gain regular insights and feedback from our community and councils. We can create real change if we all work together towards a brighter future. This being said, please go out on September 21st and be part of the solution. Thank you and God bless.